Today I want to summarize for you the book that is called The Benedict Option, Strategies for Christians in a Post-Christian Nation by Dreher. It's a book that is talking about fighting, a manifesto and rallying cries for Christians who, if they are not to be conquered anew, must learn how to fight on culture war battlefields like none of the West has seen for 1500 years. He's talking about staying Christians, renewing the church, and at the end of the book, the author writes this. That has been the main argument of this book. In these pages, I've attempted to sound the alarm for conservative Christians in the West, warning them that the greatest danger we face today does not come from aggressive left-wing politics or radical Islam, as many seem to think. These are dangers that our Christian brothers and sisters in China, Nigeria, and the Middle East face. For us, the greatest danger comes from the liberal secular order itself, and our failure to understand this reinforces our cultural captivity and the seemingly unstoppable assimilation of the next generations. There are lots of things to say about this thick book. And the first one is that it is really, really American. American in thought, American in style, and is quite different from what one would have probably written in the UK or in France, for example. But the main idea about the book is that churches are being swallowed up in a post-Christian culture. And the book is encouraging us to, first of all, renew our commitment to Christ. Secondly, to take the example of the Benedictine monks from the medieval areas upwards, to focus on our salvation, on our relationship with Christ, dividing our life orderly, very orderly, between prayer, work, including manual work, and sharing with others, hospitality, caring for others, but a book that is focusing on order, because he said that the current world is characterized by total disorder and chaos, and we are invited to reflect on the timetable used by the monks and make it ours in our daily life, where we are not in convents and monasteries, but on the place we are. There are lots of things to say. The book is added an annex on studying the suggestions from the book. Another thing we see is a reflection on the Christian counterculture, and in particular on sex. Sex, a divine gift, he says, that if cherished properly, becomes a source of joy, abundance, and flourishing. The sex of the couple and their community. When bound to God's purposes, sex unites a man and a woman physically and spiritually. There are many other things to say about that book. We couldn't say it all. In particular, there is a big section on education and what to do with schools that are now re-educating our children with things that have no acceptation within Christendom. So the book is actually encouraging American Christians to take their kids and wards out of school and to re-educate them, to homeschool them, or provide Christian schools for them, so that they will be teaching they will be taught the right thing. Another part is the idea of a Christian village, encouraging Christians to live together in a place where they could interact. This is, I would say, rather controversial. But there are lots of things. I encourage you to really read that book.